Hey team, today we are talking the 6 mistakes that prevent six-figure business owners from getting to 7 figures.
Find it on path and on purpose. You're in sync.
This is a conversation I am hugely passionate about. Here at the Entourage, with a community of 400,000 business owners, we speak to a lot of six-figure business owners, and the glass ceilings that prevent them from going from 6 to 7 figures are typically quite universal. So please take notes, and at the end of this video, let me know if any of these mistakes are key ones that you might be making, and recognize that that's just a huge opportunity for future growth potential. Let's jump into it, the 6 key mistakes. For 1, not spending enough time on sales and marketing activities. Please understand one fundamental principle. It's so obvious, it's almost painful to say, yet in execution, it's often not demonstrated as an understanding that the CEO or the entrepreneur has. The understanding is this: all growth is sales and marketing led. I'll say that again. All growth is sales and marketing led. Even if you have the best product in the world, Facebook had a very distinct marketing strategy. If they tried to start by having a global brand with everybody from your daughter to your grandma on the channel, we wouldn't know who they are today, but they had a very distinct marketing strategy of saturate one university in Harvard, saturate Stanford, right? It was a distinct marketing strategy. Uber, an incredible product to market fit, an incredible product. When they got to Australia, they focused 80% of their time on sales and marketing activities, ground level, grassroots marketing activities. How do I know? I was one of the people they reached out to help them drive growth initially in the Australian market, because I wanted access to key entrepreneurs throughout Australia. Even if you have the best product in the world, all growth is sales and marketing led. Australian Bureau of Statistics, ABS, states that small business owners spend an average of 11% of their time on marketing, sales and marketing. You need to spend 80% of your time on sales and marketing. 80% of your time as the founder, CEO, 80% of your effort, your mental bandwidth needs to be on revenue generating activities. Bring cash through the door, drive revenue. Studies show us that it's 11%. It's not high enough. We wonder why businesses don't grow. The ABS defines small businesses in Australia as anyone doing under $10 million revenue. So I reckon until you're doing $1 million EBITDA in your business, until you're doing $1 million profit, 80% of your time, your focus goes on driving growth. Number 2, imperfect product to market fit. We need to ensure that the product or the service that you're offering meets a genuine consumer demand. There is a genuine addressable market that is hungry to and has a propensity to pay for what it is we're offering. And what we're offering is genuinely what they want, and the customer experience that follows the purchase is how they want to be interacted with, and is the experience that they're yearning for, right? Signs of a lack of product market fit is like very inefficient marketing, long tail sales cycles, low referrals generated, low word of mouth, obviously poor customer feedback, customer complaints. These are all signs of a lack of product market fit. Now, the main misconception I see around product market fit is, well, Jack, I'm doing revenue, therefore I must have product market fit. Not true. You might be doing revenue, you might have product market fit, but the two aren't necessarily correlated. You might have a product market fit of, let's say, 6 out of 10. If we take that product market fit to an 8 or a 9 out of 10, your marketing just became a lot more efficient. Your sales just became a lot more effective. Your product development or service development and delivery just became a lot more seamless, and your organization just became a lot more financially scalable. So work with your customers, with your audience, to get a deeper understanding of what their consumer needs are, and then co-create, with you leading, co-create improvements and advancements to the products or the services that you're offering, so that you start to get organic growth outside of the pure sales and marketing that we are doing. The third biggest mistake, businesses doing 6 figures, trying to get to 7, third biggest mistake is that the CEO is doing everything. Right? Now, I get it. In the beginning, this is absolutely necessary. But as you start to generate a little bit more cash flow, a little bit more revenue, might be doing 400 grand, 500 grand revenue, whatever it might be, start to think about who can do things on your behalf. When you're in the very early stages, the very beginning, you have to do everything. If you carry that mindset through, like as you're doing 400 grand, 500 grand, million bucks, 2 million bucks, where you feel you need to figure everything out, you feel you need to do everything, you figure you're the how person, that's going to be a key glass ceiling on the growth of your business. There comes a point where you need to stop thinking how, you need to start thinking who. Stop thinking how, start thinking who. Who could do this better than me? Who could generate or dedicate 100% of their time to this? Or if you want to find someone that's outsourced, maybe they can only dedicate 20% of their time to it, but they're 20% because they have deep expertise in Facebook campaigns or sales strategies or distributing products or building processes or refining how your CRM works or setting up in Xero, whatever it might be. Stop doing micro shit that is holding you back. Once you've got the resources, even if you're outsourcing, even if you're offshoring, I don't care how you do it, get resourceful around it, but stop thinking how, start thinking who. Leverage through people. Fourth biggest mistake. Entrepreneurs thinking incremental growth, right? We see many businesses doing six figures. They might be doing a couple $100 grand a year. And they're thinking, how might I achieve 20% growth this year? If you're doing a couple $100 grand a year, you shouldn't be thinking, how do I achieve 20% growth this year? Like large public companies go for like 8 to 15 to 20% growth because they're multi-billion-dollar organizations. If you're doing six figures, you should be thinking, even if it's not a dead set plan that we're actually trying to do in 12 months, but you should be thinking, how would I 10x this business over the next 12 months? What would you need to do? Who would you need to become? What are the partnerships you'd need to create? Who are the people you need to be surrounded yourself with? Who are the key mentors you need to tap into? What would you need to do to 10x your business in the next 12 months? If just thinking through that exercise means that you don't get to 10x, but you get to 4x, well, then it's a very worthwhile exercise. But one of the key mistakes and key growth barriers I see entrepreneurs making is thinking incremental growth. And it's like, okay, when you get to $100 million, start thinking not even. When you get to $1 billion, start thinking incremental growth. Until then, think exponential growth. Number 5, lack of in-depth commercial mentoring for the founder and CEO. Generally speaking, we're in the seed stage and startup stage. We've got a great team. There's a family feel. However, the CEO and founder, you're probably the smartest person in the room at any given moment in terms of commercial awareness and in terms of, you might not be the best marketer or the best salesperson, but you're probably the best person in terms of how to build a business, right? How to go to 7 figures. That's a problem, right? It can get really you can get really like incestuous and, like you're just thinking about what's going on inside the four walls of your business. Go outside of that. Find people who have built the businesses that you want to build. If you're trying to get to 7 figures, start getting mentored from people who have built 7-figure businesses. If you're trying to get to 8 figures, similarly, start getting mentored and just having coffee and sushi with business owners and entrepreneurs who have built 8-figure businesses. There is a concept in finance called OPM, other people's money, right? You borrow other people's money, you invest it, you make back money, you pay them some interest, and you get the profit. I'll introduce you to a more impactful concept. It's OPT, other people's time. Go find a 7-figure, 8-figure business owner, come speak to us at the Entourage, whatever it is, but find people who've been there, done that experience, and you can take their time, other people's time. They might have taken 10 years, 20 years to figure out how to do all of this, and maybe in a month or two, you can learn so much from them that carves years off your own growth path, right? In order to develop your commercial thinking, you need to find people who are further down the path than you are, who have the financial success that you do, and leverage off their experience, leverage off their time. So team, there you have it. They're the 6 mistakes that prevent business owners from going from 6 to 7 figures. Number 1, not enough focus on sales and marketing. Number 2, lack of product market fit. Number 3, CEO doing everything. Number 4, the CEO is thinking incremental growth. Number 5, lack of in-depth commercial thinking and planning due to a lack of mentorship. Those are the 6 keys for you guys. Write them down. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you find some use in this video. Clearly I'm fucking with you, right? Because I only gave you 5 keys. I didn't actually give you the 6th key. Video guy was just about to stop the video. You didn't stop it, did you? Good, we're still rolling. But this is the 6th key. Sometimes we don't get all of the answers. Sometimes we don't get the whole picture. In business, we need to be comfortable making decisions, moving forward, making progressions in the absence of all of the information. We never have enough information. We never have enough time. We never have enough resources before we need to move. You need to get comfortable moving forward in imperfect situations. You need to get comfortable moving forward in uncomfortable environments. Don't expect somebody else to give you all the answers. Sometimes, always, as 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure business owners, we are moving forward imperfectly. Venture Forth team, let me know in the comments below which mistake resonates with you the most, what you think you can do to move beyond that. And do know, I and my entire team here at The Entourage are cheering you on big time.